Hey, friend. I know I've been gone for, I've been a little ghost for the past 3 days, has it been? I should have let you guys know this about me. I am typically not usually present. Like on holidays, okay. I was gonna say I'm not present like on the outside world, but that wasn't gonna be the best way to word that. So yeah, typically when there's a holiday, I'm usually very present with the people in my life that I'm spending the holiday with, especially obviously on Valentine's Day slash my 11th year anniversary. I had in my head that, you know what, maybe I'll still post a video, and then it just didn't work out that way. I was just like, girl, no, this is your anniversary. Like, you need to be like just focused, on your boyfriend. So yeah, and then the next day came, and then I ended up spending time with my family, mainly my siblings. And then the next day I ended up spending time with my family slash my siblings too. So it's been a lot of like time spent with the people that I love in my life, and it's been nice. And so yeah, that's why I've been gone. And unfortunately, I am gonna say I am that friend who how do I describe it? Like I don't want to say that I may go ghost sometimes, but sometimes, I may be fully present, and then suddenly you're like, where's Jess? I haven't heard from Jess in a couple of days. Like, and sometimes I forget to like let people know, like, hey, for these next couple of days or this week, I'm going to have to be focusing on da 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 da, or this is going to happen. Like, you may not hear from me for a couple of days. I know it's probably better for me to do that. And obviously I'm a growing lady. I was gonna say young lady, but am I technically? Do I even count as a young lady? No, I am a full grown freaking adult. I am 28 years old. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I'm grateful. I am so grateful to make it to 28 years old. I'm trying to reframe my train of thought every time I like say something negative. Like, I try to be grateful, not in a like annoying, like, oh my gosh, life is full of butterflies and rainbows and positivity. Obviously, like shit happens. There's like shitty days and, great days and stuff. But, I try when I'm being a Debbie Downer, I try to like, like, girl, like be blessed that you made it till 28, because not everyone did, unfortunately, or have, or. So, anyways, not that serious. It was clearly a joke. I'm just taking it serious. Anyways, the point is, yeah, that's where I've been for the past couple of days. So yeah, now we're on to Friday, and apparently I feel like a lot has well, not a lot, but we're entering, today is the first day of Venus in Aquarius. I mean, is it just this is my time of year? I guess. We got, what is it in Aquarius? We have Mercury is in Aquarius. We have Venus entering into Aquarius now. So all of you guys are going to just suddenly become obsessed with me, which is great. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, hopefully that means that I like well, hopefully that means that I'm a lot more like, oh no, but Mars in Aquarius is going to be coming as well. But hopefully that means that, I don't know. Well, we'll talk about what that's going to mean for me specifically. We're going to dive into my chart a little bit. But what else was I going to say? So that's where I've been. That's it. So today I just wanted to come on here and kind of like, I guess, look at what the current astrology is today and see how it is applied to me. First off, I actually want to go back on the past couple of days, like I missed, and let you guys know if I noticed like any of like, if I wanted to I would like to go back, look at what's happened astrologically over the past couple of days since I've missed, being on camera, being here with you guys during our hangout session. I'm going to look and see what's happened astrologically and see if like how, and compare that to how my life has been for the past couple of days. Gosh, I can't freaking talk. And I don't like editing these videos because, you know, I realized something. I'm just starting out, and not that I don't get that many views on my videos, which is like, I get it. That's a part of the beginning process. But I am such a perfectionist. Well, I can be. Actually, I like doing, like, obviously I like to try to get creative. I like editing and getting creative with my videos. But, you know, something tells me like what the times that I've done that in the past, it's not, I wouldn't say like bit me in the butt, but it's like, why, like for what though? Why are you doing all that work right now? Because first of all, whenever I'm taking extra time to be super creative and like go all out on the editing, not that I've done that technically, but when I try to like be more complex in my videos rather than just sitting down and talking or like just vlogging my life, whenever I'm doing a lot of editing on my videos, I often, it just takes me longer than to just sit down and talk or do like a more casual or raw video. And I feel like right now, since I'm in the beginning of my journey, the best thing for me to do is just to produce content. And obviously, it's still okay for me to like, you know, if I enjoy creating videos and getting creative and, you know, doing all that, I can. But the majority of my videos, I need to make sure that I'm just like showing up, you know, like me even just showing up every day or as much as I can, as often as I can, would be better than me like being gone for like a week or two and posting like twice a year. I mean, a month. I mean, at least, I don't know. Everybody's different, but I'm in I guess for what I'm doing, it's just, I really just want to build community. And that's not, I don't want to have to feel like I have to like create this high production or crazy type of video for me to like, I'm just trying to connect. I'm just trying to connect with other spiritual and astrology lovers. So me just showing up and being authentically myself, as like scary as it is for me because I'm such a creative and I'm like, I don't really like simple. Like I'm always like, oh, how can I make this stand out and be different? So me just sitting on and you know, in front of the camera talking is kind of like in the back of my head. I'm like, oh, is this boring? But like, I can't do that because I enjoy these kinds of videos myself. So I know there are going to be people out there that's how you freaking connect. Like if we were going out on a date, you know, like getting to know each other as friends, you know, we would just be like talking. That's how we connect and feel, you know, see if we are compatible and, you know, and build our friendship, you know, not just like just having fun, you know, because then you know, like you can have fun, but you know what I mean? Connecting, talking, that's the first builder in a relationship. Okay. We can have all the fun and do all the wild things and creative videos later, you know, when I've established a good group, a good community, some good friends, some friends. So, anyways, ranting again. So, how was you guys' Valentine's Day? I hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day, whether you spent it alone with yourself and gave yourself all the good self-love. I hope you did. You better have done a self-care routine or did something for your self-care. Don't make me come through the screen now. You should be, and you should be doing that if you had a boyfriend or, I mean, if you're single or you're not. Like you should have spent some time. Now I say that now I'm thinking, did I my sorry. I was thinking, did I do some self-care? But I sure did. I surely did. We'll get to that. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go to February 14th and see what happened. Actually, should I just tell my day first and then read the astrology? Okay, I'll do that first. Okay. So on February 14th, I woke up. I went to I don't know. I woke up on Actually, you know what I can do is read. Sorry. I'm so excited. I'm all over the place. So this right here is called an astrology planner. For those who are seeing this for the first time, this is like the best thing ever for anybody who loves astrology. And it pretty much tells you about all the transits, everything that's happening astrologically every day. It tells you when, there's a full moon, new moon, Venus sign changes, Mars, everything. It also tells you all the basics on like astrology, like what each house means. What does each aspect, like, it just tells you everything that you need to know, like, to have the basic knowledge of astrology and astrology transits and stuff like that. And then it also tells you like what the transits could mean as well, which is so cool. So I will highly recommend this astrology planner by Chani Nicholas. Also, I use the app too. It's called the Chani app. It's amazing. I swear it would seem like I'm sponsored, but clearly, like, you guys know I'm just starting out. Like, I can't be sponsored with this. Like, I don't even have that many followers or views or whatever. But so anyways, but in this planner, it gives you 2 questions every day, or 2 little prompts, journal prompts, to like respond to and answer. So I'm gonna read what I said on each day. Okay. So on February 14th, it asked me, how did I feel when I woke up that morning? And then I said that I felt disappointed. I said, I feel disappointed that I woke up late again, because I guess I woke up late. I've been really not being good at my waking up at 4:30 routine, and not even been waking up at 5 o'clock, because 4:30 I know is like really extreme. And once again, I still haven't really explained why I do that, but it's just one day I'll go into it. But anyways, yeah. So my goal is to wake up at 4:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. And that first of all, okay, I could tell you guys why. It's because it allows me to do my spiritual routine, which if I do it, like, it can last 32 minutes. Well, I won't say an hour, 30 to 45 minutes. It just depends what I do, but I like to have an hour to be able to be like, do my spiritual routine, meditate, pull my card, journal even, and just like set the vibe, just really be in the Zen state before I like start my day. And then usually after that, I like to do some type of workout, whether I actually work out, like I'll go to the gym, or I'll do some yoga here, or I'll go to a yoga class or a dance class or anything like that. So it just helps me. And literally, I know 4:30 sounds crazy, but like, I am the type of person that I'm my most productive when I wake up in the morning. I've learned that over time. So it just helps me to do that. Plus, it feels so great waking up before, like, the world wakes up. It's just such a nice, peaceful, and anyways. And then I'm with my candle and my incense, and I'm just meditating. So it's just great. But I haven't been doing that. I've failed this week as far as like, or I haven't been waking up early. I've been really tired this week, which I was at first like, well, maybe because I also haven't been going to sleep early too. So my whole routine, I have not been on my routine. Let's just say that. So I've been waking up disappointed. And then I wake up and then my boyfriend is out the bed and he's like at the gym, because he doesn't ever wake me up. He doesn't want to wake me up when he goes to the gym. He's pretty much like, because I like to go with him on some days. But he actually goes at early too in the morning before he goes to work. But he'll usually like, once I wake up, especially if I'm like really sleeping in, like past 5, 6, he's already gone to the gym. So I've been waking up and I've been like, dang it, he's been gone. And I feel like such a like a little potato head, because I've been just sleeping in and he's already like out getting the stuff done and everything, like, taking care of himself, which love that. So love that for him. But yeah, I've just been really tired. But I haven't been hard on myself, because I'm like, clearly if I'm sleeping in, I really needed the extra rest. I do know, I feel like I am going to be starting my period soon, and maybe I'm just feeling the pre-fatigue that you feel before you get your period. So anyways, long story short, I said I was disappointed that I woke up late again and I didn't get to work out with my boyfriend. Surprisingly, I was motivated enough to work out by myself. Oh yeah. So I did that. I don't know. I just woke up with like a lot of like motivation to like get stuff done. And I even was like, you know what? I want to work out today because I feel like I haven't been able to work out, and I just felt the urge to like go and get and like do a workout. And let me tell you, I don't usually go to the gym by myself. I'm always going with my boyfriend. So I don't know. I just really felt like I got the motivation to just be like, you know what? I need to just finally just break this cycle that I've been doing with which is like not working out and waking up late and blah blah blah. So I decided to go to the gym by myself, and it felt really really nice. I mean, when I first, it wasn't nice like getting there, like I really didn't want to do it at first, but when I was there at the gym and I was actually working out, I was like I felt really good. And I had a really good workout too, by the way. And I was surprised because like when I'm taking multiple breaks throughout, like in between my workouts, like when I'm going weeks without working out and now start on and off, like it's harder for me to like do a good workout. But anyways, I felt like I was like powering through that day. Then I said I had a really good workout despite me not eating much before. Oh yeah. Because I think I just had like an orange before. I was gonna say like a big orange because the orange was pretty huge. And so yeah, that's how I felt like in the morning, like when I first woke up. And then it asked me, what encouraging message can I give myself today? And I said, it's okay if today doesn't go the way you would like it to. Be positive and exude good vibes. The goal is to be prioritize peace and happiness. Okay, so I was saying that to say, so it's only because this year was a little different when it came to like me and my boyfriend's anniversary. We didn't really plan anything because my boyfriend's mom had to get surgery literally the day before, so February 13th. And we didn't know how it was going to go, like as far as like if he was going to need to be with her and all the things. Obviously, if you know, she had so we kind of just was like, you know what, we'll just wait it out, because if you need to be there for your mom this whole week, you know, to help her after the surgery and everything like that, then that's fine, and we'll plan later to like do something later. Plus we want to like go somewhere, like travel somewhere. So we want to wait because we don't like being in the Valentine's Day like rush. So we were not going to be doing something on Valentine's Day, actually, probably not even the week, because we know that people are going to be out, and we just don't like being around a lot of people on like special occasions because it just be chaotic. And we just like, we're both, let's just say we're both 12th house suns. So we really just like kind of like, I like people more than my boyfriend probably likes people, and that's because I'm an Aquarius. He's a Scorpio. So I'm like, I liked my alone time, but I could deal with people. But yeah, when it comes to like holidays, I just don't like being out in the crowd and stuff. So, anyway, so yeah, so that was the Valentine's Day. It actually ended up being okay. My boyfriend did go see his mom. I ended up seeing my family because I got my mom and my little sister some flowers. So I wanted to go and give them their flowers. And then I also got some donuts for my brothers and my stepdad. And so I was over there for kind of longer than I expected to be. Plus, also my boyfriend ended up having to work on Valentine's Day anyway. So he got off late. He worked until, his time. And then he immediately went over his mom's after that. So we kind of really didn't see each other until the end of Valentine's Day. And even then, or I'm not even gonna say Valentine's Day, but I'll say our anniversary, because that's more important to us. But yeah, we exchanged gifts, but my boyfriend was so tired, and like, we didn't afterwards with, being at his mom's and having a day of work and stuff. So Valentine's Day or our anniversary didn't like go, like it wasn't super extravagant or anything, but we also knew that, we didn't, it's okay. I was just happy to for it to be like, I don't know. I was just, yeah. So nothing crazy happened. The point is, because we knew that it was a lot of family stuff we had to focus on that day. So yeah. All right, so let me see what's going on. So the moon enters Taurus. Oh, okay. So that makes sense. So the moon was in Taurus this day. Taurus is in my third house of short distance travel, siblings, communication. So which makes a lot of sense because I was doing a lot of short distance traveling that day. It's so crazy how like astrology be like so accurate. Because another thing about me, I don't like driving, so I try to avoid it at all costs. But once again, I woke up on Valentine's Day feeling very determined or like motivated to like go to the gym. And then after that, I was like, I got the idea to like get some donuts, or I saw this donut place that sold vegan donuts. Well, I thought they sold vegan donuts because me and my boyfriend are vegan, or less, I guess you could say plant-based. So I was like, oh, I can get him some vegan donuts because I know he likes donuts, and we haven't found like a nice vegan place around here yet that sells donuts. So I ended up going there. Come to find out, they only have one vegan donut option. The rest are non-vegan. So I ended up getting him something, but then I got I decided to get my family some donuts. And then I ended up going to the store again because I thought of something else to get my boyfriend. And so I was just doing a lot of traveling. Let's just say that like short distance, like going to the stores. I was running a lot of errands that day. And then I ended up like going to my family's house, and I ended up spending a lot of time with my siblings, which is like, that's a very a moon in the third house day. Also, I knew that this probably was going to be the last day that I I also think that I cooked too today. Oh yeah, I did. I ended up making a soup that I made from scratch. It was a vegan soup, obviously. And I cut up all the vegetables, and it was looking all pretty and colorful. And that was also, so yeah, I cooked, and that's how I ended the day pretty much. So a lot of that's kind of very Taurus vibes, which is like obviously like cooking organic and a healthy meal and everything like that. And yeah, I felt like it was a pretty like just chill day. That's what I could say, like very just chill. And I was very content with the day because like I said, I expected not to even see my boyfriend that whole day because I figured like we already kind of planned like, okay. Anyway, so yeah, the point is I enjoyed it. He gave me his gift. I got, a beautiful gift from him. And we only gave each other like mini gifts because once again, we do plan on celebrating later on this month. Why? Oh my gosh, that was way too long. I'm going to need to speed it up. That was a long explanation for the February 14th. All right, so then yesterday, February 15th, I said that I woke up feeling disappointed that I woke up again. I woke up late again yesterday and missed my boyfriend again. He was up again and he was already out the house working out. And then I said, but I felt motivated and I said, what'd I say? I said, but I also felt motivated to have a great day regardless. I also decided that I'm going to fast. Oh. Okay. So yesterday, I don't know if you guys know about Lent, but Lent is pretty much when you you fast something for 40 days. So you cut out something in your life, whether it could be like you just go on a fast for 40 days. And it's more of like a what would you call it? I guess like a Christian it's something that Christians do. So if you know, so I'm not gonna get like super religious on you guys, but I won't. Okay, so the thing is, I don't really, last year I kind of, I don't like labels. Let's just say that. I feel like spiritual resonates with me more than like religious. So I would not say that I'm much of a religious person, but I will say I'm more spiritual. I definitely, obviously, well, I believe in God very much so. And solely, I also believe in spirit guides. I believe in angels. I believe that we all have a team of guides or spirit that's working, that's with us every day and, helping. So without going into super detail, because everybody has their own beliefs, and I'm not trying to, I'm not going to go back and forth with anybody on their beliefs. Like, if you guys want to share your beliefs and what you think, I mean, all respect to you, but I'm not going to answer to it, because I believe everybody's beliefs is sacred to them, So, I mean, I believe you should believe whatever resonates with you and whatever feels the best. So I'm not going to I don't believe there's a right or wrong. And plus, unless you've died and came back from, and you've died for a second and you got to experience what it actually, you got to see God and you got to see whatever, and then you came back to life, and okay, then we could talk. But other than that, and it's even still till that day, I won't, even if you did that, I wouldn't believe you, because I just don't believe people. I've heard that. I've heard the people that died and for a second and got to see whatever, and then they tell this story, and I'm just like, I'm not saying those people lie, but how do you know? How do we have proof that actually happened? And how do we even have proof that, and maybe they did pass away for a little bit, and then but how do we prove that they actually saw what they're saying they're seeing? So the point is, everybody just does what resonates with them. I mean, anyways. So what was the whole point of me ranting about that? Nope, I don't know. Oh, Lent. Okay, so yeah, so I don't call it Lent. I call it, I'm just fasting, because I do like excuse me, burped. I like the purpose of Lent. Okay, I like the story behind Lent, and it's pretty much to cleanse yourself, to practice discipline. To practice discipline of giving up something, for you to strengthen your discipline, cleanse yourself before the new season of spring and everything like that. So, and maybe I'm not even wording it right, but look up Lent if you want to know why people do it. But the whole purpose of it is to practice discipline and giving up something, and just being disciplined in life is just a very good quality to have overall. You don't want to be confined to something. Plus, also, if you fast from something that, some people fast from social media. Some people take, social media break for these 40 days, or some people actually go on a fast, or they may stop eating chocolate, or they may give up something that they know is something that is a high appeal to them, something they really enjoy, but it doesn't really provide any super benefit to them, but they just enjoy doing it. For example, once again, social media, you cutting a social media out for 40 days can impact your life in the best way, because then you learn to be present, and then you have more time to read books, or focus on your passions, or spend more time with family, or also have time for your practice, your spiritual practices, and just certain things like that. So for me, I decided to cut out something that I really love and I'm a little obsessed with. And that's, this is one of the things I'm cutting out, but the main thing is potatoes. I have been going through my digestive system is sensitive. Let's just say that. Okay. I feel like I may have a sensitive body overall, and it makes a lot of sense because I have Saturn in my first house, which rules. My camera cut off for a second. But yeah, so Saturn is all about like boundaries and pretty much like causing you, like teaching you how to be mature and responsible and boundaries, and you experiencing like lessons that could be through like some difficulties or some things that, you know, like are meant to test you or meant to grow you in certain ways, but it may be hard challenges sometimes and just certain things like that. So yeah, so Saturn's in my first house, and I have a lot of like, you know, I have allergies and I have a lot of, you know, just certain things that has to do with my body. I guess I don't like to say I'm my body's sensitive, but you know, my body is sensitive. I would just say that. Like I can't like eat certain things. Like I'm very in tune with my body, and my body just lets me know like when it doesn't like certain things, and I can't eat a lot of processed food and just certain things like that. So my mom has been my Virgo mom, Cancer moon, my Virgo Cancer moon mother has been trying to get me to eat more raw foods, as in like uncooked foods, because she thinks that, well, we've experimented and I feel the best when I do that. But like, that's a huge commitment. Okay. I already eat healthy as it is, you know, like I just love potatoes. I can eat potatoes every day, and I do actually. And it's not the best for me because like when I like something, because I can't eat everything because I have so many dietary restrictions because of my allergies and because I'm vegan and because I'm also gluten free, it's like when I find something that I can eat, I go ham on it, okay? And potatoes is my favorite thing, but like if you eat too much potatoes, it can also cause a negative effect on you. So yeah, I feel like I've been like eating too much starch and too many grains. Like at first, at some point I was eating too much rice, and it was causing me to have like digestive issues, like feel just like clogged, like in the center of my chest. And then I switched to quinoa. So I've just had a lot of like ups and downs and trying this new things. And one day I decided to go a week with only eating like a raw diet. And I felt amazing. I didn't experience any dietary or like any digestive issues or anything like that. And I felt really good. And I've also last year discovered like just some feelings in my body. We're not going to go through all the things that I feel in my body, but let's just say I've experienced some like discomforts in my bodies and around my stomach areas and just certain things like that. And every time I go on I start eating more raw foods, it goes away. The feeling goes away. So I just feel like my body's just trying to talk to me. And I realize when I listen to it, that's when I actually feel the best. But when I just be like, no, I want to eat this way, or I want to do this, like that's when I start having discomfort and pain and stuff. So anyways, I decided to do something crazy that I've never done. I've never given up potatoes before. And that's like my favorite thing ever. So I like potatoes. Like, this is going to be so silly, but like, it's only silly because, I say like my cheat foods are like potatoes, and I love also tortilla chips. And to most people that's not like cheat foods, that's like silly, but for me it is because I have such a restricted or a diet, or not even like to say diet because it's not a diet, it's just like things that my body can eat and things that I can't eat and stuff like that. And it's not because I'm choosing to, besides the vegan thing. The only thing I'm choosing not to eat is animal products. But as far as the nuts, obviously I'm allergic to all nuts. And then gluten-free, like the gluten, I can't eat that because I have a sensitivity towards that. And it just, yeah. So the point is I decided for the next 40 days, starting yesterday, that I was going to partake in this 40-day fast, and I was gonna give up, something that I know I love, and that's potatoes, but I was gonna take it a step further and not just potatoes, but all cooked foods. Yes, I'm crazy. I've gone doolulu. I said I was just gonna eat raw fruits and vegetables. Well, duh. What do you mean raw fruits and vegetables? Fruits and vegetables are raw. I was just gonna eat raw foods, raw meals, or go on a raw food. I don't like to call it diet, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's been it's been something. Let me just tell you, on the first day yesterday, I was at my mom's house and I was like, Mom, is it okay to be regretting my decision already? And it hasn't even been 24 hours. I just woke up yesterday feeling like so like motivated, like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. Oh, also I like re-planned or revised kind of my like schedule because I really need to start. Like I told you guys, I've been slacking off this week on my like going to sleep early or waking up early and my whole routine. I haven't even done my spiritual practice all week. I haven't done any meditation. I haven't done any. My camera keeps, you guys know how my electronics be really playing games with me. But so yeah, I was just very motivated to like get my life back on track when I woke up yesterday morning. And I guess I didn't realize, especially when I called my mom and I confirmed to her, because she's doing it as well, but she's giving up something else. And so, but I confirmed and I told her, I was like, oh yeah, I decided I'm going to do it. And I was giving her encouraging words and telling her my whole plan. And then, yeah, I saw her later on in the day and I'm like, maybe I was being a little bit too optimistic, but no, I'm going to do it. It's just, I'm already like, my boyfriend got me some of my favorite cookies, vegan cookies, and I can't even eat them. So I'm going to have to wait. Thankfully, they're like cookies that you can make, in the oven. So they're going to be waiting for me after 40 days. But yeah, so it's okay. It's just been a challenge. I have to get more creative with my foods and anyways, so that's what I did yesterday. That was a major thing. And also, oh my gosh, look at me. Also, I went to yoga for the first time yesterday too. For the first time in a while, because I also have been not going to my yoga classes often. So I went to a yoga class and I felt amazing going. That was a really great class. And every time I go to yoga, I'm always like, why don't I do this more often? But then I realized I don't like driving. And then I realized like I get comfortable in just like being home, and I just, yeah. So since the Taurus, now that I think about it, when the moon was in Taurus, I was doing a lot of traveling. Like it's crazy. That's so interesting. Once you start really paying attention, you start realizing like, wow, I was, doing a lot more. Cause also your third house could be like you have a lot going on. Like you're doing a lot, throughout your days and stuff. And I was like, my days was more busy than they have been in a while. And of course, like it lands on a Taurus moon day. And like I said, I decided to like freaking do something that involves my health, which is about Taurus, which connects to Taurus. Very grounding, very like, once again, Taurus is all about organics and eating good and all the stuff like that. Food, Taurus that's a huge theme of Taurus. And the fact that, it was very food based. Like I even went to the grocery store yesterday to stock up on like, what I'm going to need for a bunch of fruits and vegetables and stuff. So very, it made sense. It made a lot of sense. And then, the other question it asked me was, what's one way I can be generous with myself or others today? And then I said, give myself some self-care, which is what I did by taking myself to my yoga class. I said, do my spiritual practice, which unfortunately I didn't do. And then I said to clean my room, which I don't know if I did that yesterday. I think maybe I did do a quick pickup yesterday as well. And now that brings us to today, which is Friday. So today, what have I been doing? Today, I woke up and spent a lot of the morning meal prepping, like cutting a lot of like, stuff for my salads and for, I'm going to be doing like these veggie wraps, that I'm going to try. So I have two options. Like right now, I like making a big, nice salad. And then I like to, I just tried before I turn on the camera. Or not turn on the camera. What are you talking about? There isn't a camera here. I'm talking to you guys. So before I came in front of you before I came to our hangout spot, I had a quick meal, which is some wraps that I wrapped some vegetables into what do you call it? A collard green, a collard wrap, a big like leaf, a collard leaf. If you guys, I feel like, I don't know if you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about, unless you are vegan as well or you eat a lot of vegetables and stuff. But anyways, it was actually good. So yeah, I did that. I spent most of my morning prepping for my meal prep, so I could not have to like cut anything. Like I could easily, like when I'm hungry, I could just go put my salad stuff in a bowl and I could just go or make my wraps or whatever. So I did that to set myself up for success. So I wasn't like, anyways, so the food was easily accessible for me and it was already prepped so I could just make it, So then after that, what else did I do? What the heck have I done today? Today's been one of those days where I'm like, what the heck have I done today? Oh yeah. So today I also cleaned my room and then I kind of planned out. Oh yeah. Okay. So also I started this video that I filmed kind of a couple of days ago or earlier this week. It was a video that's going to be about like you guys, like it's going to be like an about me video where I kind of tell you guys about myself, my story. And then I tell you guys, I'm going to let you guys know all of my whole astrology chart. Like I'm going to share what all my astrology not placements, but I'm going to share. Yeah. I'm going to share what my placements are without like exposing my whole chart. I'm going to just tell you guys what I am. How do I forget? Yeah, I'm going to share my chart with you guys without showing it to you guys. But I'm going to tell you like I'm a sun, moon, Venus, Mars, Saturn, blah, 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 blah. And then what house it's in. So, yeah. So I'm going to be telling you guys, letting you guys get to know me. Because I feel like it's going to be very important to like, for you guys to understand just my background and kind of understand where I am, my journey, what am I doing, and just get to know me better because we're going to be friends and all because like, yeah, that's what friends do. And then also, so you guys can like get to see my chart and maybe you guys can make your own connections, see the connections of, oh, this is how I am. That makes sense because she's a whatever Mars or whatever Venus in the whatever house and stuff like that. And then also when I'm sharing like my updates about how certain transits has been impacting me, it would just make more sense, you guys. So yeah, so I decided I filmed a voiceover video. I filmed a voiceover of me literally kind of telling you guys all about me. I wrote like 10 facts about me and I just did a voiceover for that. Then I was going to like put pictures and show like video clips. I was going to put that over my voiceover. So as I'm like talking about these 10 facts about myself, you guys can just like see visuals. But then the voiceover ended up being an hour and 15 minutes long. And I was like, okay, well, that's longer than I thought the video was going to turn out. Because I was like, oh, I'm just going to do this little 10-minute, 20-minute, if that, video of my telling about myself. And it ended up being over an hour long. So then I was like, dang, that means I'm going to have to go through and find a whole bunch of pictures and videos to put through. Like, that's going to fill up that. And so I was optimistic again. So I was like, okay, I'll still do it because I'm sure the video is going to turn out so great. Like looking, going down memory lane and you guys having the visuals and blah, blah, blah. But then it started frustrating me because I felt like I was doing too much again. And like I said, I just feel like I feel like my goal right now, starting off on my channel, for me to have I just think that I just need to be getting on camera and talking more. And that's why I'm going to try to be doing these. This is why I decided to do these 7 p.m., not really 7 p.m., but you guys know, chats with me and stuff, astrology chats and stuff, because I'm trying to challenge myself to just talk more, communicate more, because ultimately that's what I want to be able to like be, I don't know, like not known for, but I want to be, that's something that I enjoy doing and I want to get better at it. And I just feel like my value comes from like what I have to say. I want that to be priority, you know? And I feel like me trying to, like, it's okay to get creative in my videos, but once again, it'll make more sense when I tell you guys my past, but like my past job, I guess you would say, was very focused on me creating content, but being super creative with it. And I saw, and so I just know it's just good to be very intentional when you do things. That's just it. I'll be able to elaborate more on that when you guys see the About Me video, so you guys can see about my past and everything like that. But anyways, I've just been trying to put out the videos that make me feel good and and also like something that I can just put out, because I just don't feel like, and I don't know if this is a bad thing, but it's like I don't want to put a bunch of effort into a video when I'm just starting out and nobody's even watching, not that many people's watching my channel. Like, yeah, it can get discovered, you know, but I'm trying to reach as many people as quick as I can with still being patient, but I don't want to be working on a video for 3 days, a week long, when like, girl, you don't even have a big audience yet. Like, just try to produce, just focus on showing up, providing the value, especially when I could provide the value without doing the most, you know? So yeah, I was frustrated because I felt a lot of resistance while I was doing it, but I was like not trying to give up, because I was looking at it like, well, if I do this, this is me giving up, and no, this is not good. Like, I need to continue doing this. But then I took a break because I had to, because I was starting to get hungry. And so that's when I went. Okay, so yeah, I woke up and immediately started editing that video, because I realized like, oh shit, I haven't posted something in the past 3 days because, you know, whatever, life, family, all that. So I was like, today's the day that I need to start posting again. I need to get back on it. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna put that video out. But then I started editing it. Then I got frustrated because it felt like I was doing too much. And to be honest, it felt like I wasn't gonna be able to finish this video until like, I don't even know. It was going to take me camera died. Okay, so yeah, it was going to take me longer than I would have liked. Then I would have caused a delay. It was just, you know, sometimes when your body is resisting, you just got to listen to it. And also, I have so much to say. There's just like so much I could talk about. But right now we know that Jupiter is in Taurus, right? So that means that Jupiter in Taurus is where we need to, Jupiter ultimately is where we need to expand. So wherever Taurus is in your chart, that's where whatever theme is like the themes that you need to be like trying to expand or do more of in your life. You should be trying to emulate that theme in that area of your chart. For example, like we just said, Taurus rules. Oh shoot, so that means the moon was conjunct my Taurus at some point. My Jupiter in Taurus. But yeah, Taurus rules my 3rd house. So that means that whatever the Taurus, oh shoot, oh fudge. Oh crap, I forgot I never even turned on my freaking, I forgot I didn't even turn on my, whatever you call this thing, microphone. I'm not redoing that. So you guys are probably going to hear a change in the audio. Crap. But I was saying, I just realized that I've just been trying to emulate more Taurian vibes when it comes to my daily life routine. 3rd house rules, once again, short distance travel. It rules siblings, communication, but also it rules your daily life, your day-to-day lifestyle. Okay, so like Vlogging will be a very vlogging will be a very third house theme because you're showing your day-to-day life. Now sixth house, because this is what got me confused at first, because sixth house is also like life, but it's when it comes to your health. You see your work life and it's like your health. So, your health routines and stuff. So anyways, I have been, so yeah, right now, so Jupiter in the Taurus house, Taurus is asking me to emulate Taurus themes into my day-to-day life. Taurus themes have to do with slowing down, having a slower paced life, okay? Or taking it slow, being more grounded. Taurus is not a fast-paced moving, it's a very grounded, very like, doing things that ground you, being more slower paced, focusing on your food. Food has a Taurus theme. There's a mix Taurus themes. So that's some things that have to do with Taurus. Obviously there's other stuff like your values as well and everything. But yeah, so I've been trying. The point is, I've been really trying to like, and also Taurus doesn't like to do doesn't like complicated things too much. They're very like persistent, but they're hardworking. Also, Tauruses are very reliable because they are consistent and they will get the job done, but they don't like it to be rushed. They don't like it to be like super, like, I feel like Taurus likes easygoing and being able to have like slow progress. Like to take their time, and they don't like it's. So I just feel like what my days go the best when I don't try to do too much. Okay. And that's very like Taurus in the third house, because third house rules your day to day. And I feel like whenever I'm like doing things that allow me to have a more slower paced day-to-day life, and also doing things that allow me to focus on like grounding myself, doing my spiritual practices, eating healthy meals for myself, taking care of myself, self-care, but also like even when it comes to my work, not doing too much, not overwhelming myself and trying to do too much, like being consistent with it, but finding something that doesn't like make you anxious or make you feel like you're doing too much, So simplifying, there you go, simplifying my life. So that's what I feel like, I've realized what works best for me is like simplifying my day-to-day life. I low-key could work all day from the moment I open my eyes to the moment I go to sleep if I really wanted to. But this Jupiter and Taurus in my third house have been really forcing me or guiding me to really like not work. Like there's a book called Work Smarter, Not Harder or something. Or there's a work for the 4-hour work week or something like that. And it's like, that's what I need to be aiming for. Like, how can I work less but still produce value and it works for me? And that's like putting out videos that, that are very simplistic, like me just sitting down talking, but it also provides a lot of value, and it's like showing who I am authentically and all the stuff like that. So it's just, the point is just me. I'm talking to myself. You don't have to do like a freaking extravagant video to get the point across and to like be able to like grow. Like right now, I think just me keeping a simple channel, showing up at least, that should be priority, just showing up as often as I can. And, keeping it simple at first as I'm growing this channel will be the best option for me. And also it will allow me also time to like have self-care moments, focusing on myself and everything like that. Because if I'm editing these complex videos, then it takes me so long to do. And it's like, why am I doing it right now when it's not like I'm just in the growth. I'm in the beginning of my journey. So anyways, that was a whole freaking long rant. So yeah, that's where I've been today. I woke up, tried to edit a video, realized, this is not the style I want to do. It's going to take me too long to go through my whole album and put all these videos and pictures together. I'm gonna have to go back to when I was a child, because I do talk about it. I was just going to go through everything. It was going to be a lot. It was overwhelming me. So then that's why I'm here today. Well, actually, well, I'm gonna be pretty much, I decided I'm gonna have to re-record the video, and I'm gonna have to just record myself like literally doing what I'm doing now, sitting down and just talking about it, and just talking about it on camera, because you already know what happened. It's gonna be too much for me to do all that. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just re-record the video, and I'm gonna just do a sit down video with me explaining everything. I mean, just sharing, like we're just sitting down having a conversation. So I felt so much better when I just allowed myself to just like be like, yes, like that's okay, Jess, for you to do. You don't have to do something super complicated and everything like that. So I came to that conclusion as I decided to take a break from trying to edit that video and getting very like frustrated and not feeling good feelings about, like, you don't want to feel that way. Also, like, whenever you're producing something or you're doing something in life that you're supposed to love, if you're feeling stressed or about it, that's a sign that, like, no, you're doing something wrong. Like, maybe you need to change or switch it up, because the way you're doing it is not bringing you good feelings. And if that's something that you're trying to do for the rest of your life, like, you don't want to be stressed already. You're just now starting this new thing this new journey. So once again, took a break, went to go meal prep, cut all my veggies and blah, 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 blah. And during that time, I had a thought recollection that, okay, Jess, like, focus, remember, how could you fix this problem? And maybe you should just sit down and blah, blah. And then I was like, okay, well, crap. Well, also, I haven't updated you guys on everything. So, like, which video am I going to film first today and post? The video about me and my life, or me like giving you guys a life update? The video about me, or the life update? So I decided to just post the life update first, kind of catch you guys, get back to caught up on, the day to day, the everything. And then, since I said I'm only going to be posting these like 7 p.m. astrology chats with on Monday through Friday, I just decided this weekend I'll post the get to know me video, probably on Sunday or something. So yeah, that is, so far, that's where I've been at. So let's see what we have going on astrologically. Okay. Also, I haven't even been checking. Lastly, sorry. Another thing I haven't been doing, I haven't been checking my social medias. So usually what I would do, which I didn't think it was a healthy thing, was whenever I would post something, I would like literally check it every hour to see like how it was performing, if I received any comments, and it was effing me up mentally. Okay, like, it was like crushing my ego. Okay. And I was just like, maybe this is not the healthiest. Maybe, I felt like it was healthier for me to, which I'm starting to do now, I will check my video, previous video I posted, once I post a new one. So, like, for instance, say I post this video today. Well, I'm not gonna look. I'll probably check it within the first hour, just in case somebody like comments on it, because I do want to like get better. Like, I want to be able to. I prioritize responding to all comments. Like, that's the least that I could do. Plus, like I said, I want to encourage you guys to like comment more and really like build a community and stuff like that. So I want to, at least I'll say, like, I will check back for the first hour whenever I post to see if anybody like commented immediately within the first hour, and then I'll respond then. But anything after that, I won't respond until like the following day when I post the next video. Okay. Or whenever I post the next video, because then I won't feel discouraged, like, oh, this video didn't perform well, so that means that I shouldn't post this kind of video. That means that I need to switch up my video. That means I need to post something else. And that's what I was starting to do at first, because I'm like, oh, this video didn't get that many views. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this kind of video. And then I was just being all over the place. But that's not what I need to do. I need to just know that I enjoy posting. This is the video that I enjoy doing these kinds of videos. So I don't want to get discouraged just because of the view amount, or if it blah blah blah, so yeah, I don't know why I needed to explain that, but this is just documenting where I am. That's another thing. I'm gonna look back on this at the end of this year, and I'm gonna be like, dang, I'm gonna look back on this when I'm at 100,000 subscribers. Actually, I don't care about the amount of people per se, as I care about the quality of relationships. Honestly, right now I'm just aiming to get a good 100 people who are very who are loyal subscribers and viewers. Let's just say that. Like, I want my subscriber count to match my view count, because I've seen in the past and I've experienced where you'll have this amount of followers, but like most of your followers are not even viewing your videos every day. And to me, I just think like that doesn't make sense. So I want to be able to have 100 committed, loyal friends that, show up to my meetups and my hangouts. And we just get each other and we can talk about our spiritual journeys and our astrology transits and placements and blah, blah, blah. And just have the bestest of time, healing, growing, learning about ourselves, all the things. Reaching our dream life, or creating our dream life, because we have the power to do that, and just encouraging each other and everything like that. So yeah, and then obviously I'm filming a video today. So let's see what the astrology is going on. What's the astrology saying for today? Okay, so it says Venus enters Aquarius today. The moon enters Gemini today. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I should have mentioned this. Okay. I don't know why I'm saying this. Like, the last thing, okay, I'm going to add for today is I did cry today, because I ended up, as I was going back through my videos and my pictures and my footage, to put on the voiceover video I did, I saw some pictures of my grandma. And I don't know if I've shared this, but my grandma, who was literally like my favorite person in the world besides my mom, because I always feel bad. I don't want my mom to think, but like, she was my biggest fan. She's been there. Like, she was my, like, literally everything. I always think she was like my soulmate in a sense. Obviously like platonic, not romantic or whatever. So yeah. But she passed away last year to cancer. And 2023 was really, really, like, I'm pretty sure I've said this was my roughest year ever. My toughest year, but also I learned so much in that year. And yeah, I also experienced a lot of loss, including, my best friend. So it was hard. The fact that I'm even able to talk about it today without like crying is like so much progress. And I didn't even think I was going to make it to this. But anyways, I saw her pictures today, and I started tearing up. And then I cried. And then I realized, that I knew today was probably the moon was going to be in Gemini at some point today, because I knew obviously it was in Taurus. And I was like, man, my grandma, guess what's in her chart? She was a Gemini rising. And I found, and this is why tracking, like, especially the moon, is so easy to start off with when you're focusing on transits and seeing how the transits impact you on a day-to-day. Moon is so easy because it connects to your feelings, and you can easily just start to like track, like, on the Cancer moon day, I feel like this. On Sagittarius moon days, I feel like this. So you can kind of like I heard one astrology page kind of like explain it like this is your astrology weather forecast. Like, you kind of know like what the weather, like, you may or may not feel more emotional than normal, or you may or may not feel like blah blah blah. So with Gemini, yeah, you also may experience like Gemini themes, and that could also mean like people who have Gemini placements, and yeah, like, I've noticed that every time it's a Gemini moon, I do get emotional. I do get reminded of my grandma, which is so crazy how that works out for some reason. So yeah, and that happened. So yeah, love you, grandma. I know you're always here with me. So yeah, that is and Gemini also rules my 4th house, from which my 4th house, which is family, grandma, feelings around my family, grandma, Gemini rising, grandmother. I mean, she's a Virgo. She was also a Virgo moon. Virgo rules my 7th house. She's also a Libra sun, which Libra sun rules my 8th house. Also, I have a Chiron in 8th house. Chiron is in Libra. She was my soulmate. That's it. She had too much connections to like everything. Everything in her chart just lined up. Anyways, it's so crazy. Astrology is so crazy. So yeah, we have that. So that was already a moon and Gemini theme for me, experiencing emotions when it comes to my family. And then Mercury squares Uranus. Oh, Mercury's going to be squaring Uranus tonight at 7:52 p.m. PT. So that's probably going to be like 10:52 here cuz I'm in Georgia, and that's that's Eastern time. So, okay, it says Mercury squares Uranus. So I don't really like to, actually, sometimes, I don't know, I'm weird. Sometimes I want to know the astrology beforehand, and sometimes I don't, and I just want to experience it, because I don't want to be like freaking out or anxious of like, oh, how is this going to play out? And I've been trying to get better at not like thinking about the worst outcome, but also like you have to consider like it's just good to know like the what ifs, and it may not always be like exactly what it says, but fine. For the sake of this video, I'll read it. It says, sudden flashes of insights are either brilliant or bananas. Either way, wait a beat before implementing. All right. So if you guys experience any sudden flashes of insights that may seem like, oh, amazing, or like, what the frick is going on? Why am I having these random thoughts? Just wait before you act on those thoughts or start to implement them. So yeah. So that's interesting. So you just hear it, and you obviously, like for me, I don't like take it like, I don't be like, oh my gosh, okay, at 7:10 something, I'm thinking I'm not. Like usually I'll forget, or that's why I like to go back and like reflect and do these, because you don't really, a lot of the times it's not going to happen like immediately on the exact time. It could be like the day after, or a couple, whatever. So yeah, I think, and then we have the Venus lastly, and I have to hurry up because I feel like my boyfriend's waiting for me. Actually, did he text me yet? Because I'm supposed to be going. Oh, okay. No, he hasn't texted me. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So quickly, lastly, Venus enters Aquarius. I'm going to have to do another video on like how Capricorn and Venus affected me. Capricorn rules my 11th house. And I can't really think of any Venus and Capricorn themes immediately in my head. So I'm going to have to, maybe the next video, I'll talk about Capricorn and Venus. Or on Monday, maybe I'll think about some Capricorn Venus. I think one thing sticks out to me, but I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't think of something immediately. But I can say so, but I guess I can talk about, well, Capricorn and Venus is going to be, what am I talking about? Venus is now in Aquarius, which I'm an Aquarius sun. You guys know I think I have one more Aquarius placement. We'll talk about that. Actually, no, I have 2 Aquarius placements. Should I just share them now? No, I'll wait because you guys have to watch the video about me video. But yeah, I have 3 total Aquarius placements. My Aquarius rules my 12th house of hidden life. So partly, spirituality, hidden life, all that stuff like that. So I'm gonna have some hidden lovers. I'm just kidding. Maybe I will grow some loving connections with you guys, some people who are attracted to my energy, and also into spirituality and all that's happened. Maybe some spiritual, maybe I'll be connecting with some feminine energy through spirituality interests. So maybe more girls will be finding my more spiritual girlies will be connecting with me. Or I'll be more, I don't know. That's hidden life though. So that's not like social media. I don't know. You see, we'll talk more about it tomorrow, because sometimes I do have to like break it down and blah, blah, blah for me to understand it very well. But I know Venus rules beauty, love, connections, money, and it's in the 12th house. So there's going to be some hidden themes around those things. And it's in Aquarius. So Aquarius does rule community. So, I know what it's going to be. I know what this is. This is going to be me finally starting my women's group. Yes. That I'm going to be finally starting my women's group for spiritual and astrology lovers, girlies. You know, it's going to be a women's group for other spiritual and astrology girlies. That I want to do this and want it to be a weekly thing where we come together and we talk blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I think that will make sense. I could see that theme playing out. We'll see. I was supposed to do that a while ago and it just hasn't. The timing, it just hasn't played out just yet. Plus, I'm a little nervous. Plus, I feel like I need to post. I don't know. We'll see how everything plays out. But anyways, all right, I need to go. It's been fun chatting. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. I guess that's it. Thanks for joining me. And yeah. Sorry to leave you kind of hanging, but just know. Yeah. Okay, bye.